I've embraced the grey, and so is that a statement or something? Or maybe it is.
Is that what the debate is?
I think so. I think the fact that was such a big deal, it was all over the papers in this country and stuff, and you think, really? No disaster, no crisis, nothing like that. Just probably penny pinching as much as anything. And all money saved on hair dye is now spent on pasties, and that is a good thing. I was in Harry Potter, and I had a very tiny little part in it, but there was a whole story that went behind it that I won't tell you now, but I had to do a scene with a hippo, and it was, when I think about how I approached it, what I thought was going to happen, what actually happened, it's worth telling an audience that. I've got a feeling that's why I've come back to Cornwall as well, because this is where I'm from, and it is delightful to be somewhere and stay there, and not keep moving around all the time and let your dog be where your dog's supposed to be, and just, put something down and it's always there. Plant something that you can watch grow. That is not what I was able to do as a kid.
Well, don't you kill all your plants?
I do kill plants. Oh, why are you telling people that, Tara? That was a secret. When you're a little fat girl and you're trying to squish into little suede hot pants because Twiggy looks good in them, Anyway, I was heading out in great big high platform heels and hot pants, and my dad could see that I was desperate to kind of fit in and be pretty and be loved and, be liked by boys and all that difficult teenage stuff. So he just sat me down and told me that I was fantastic and that I should value myself and that I deserved the best. And I was completely shocked by that. Not that I didn't know my dad loved me, I did know that. But to be told that they'd be heartbroken if anything happened to you was so clever, really. Because A, it gave me the armour, and B, no boy was going to be good enough. I damaged this left knee very badly, and it's come back to haunt me. So I have to have a knee replacement. By the time I get to Australia, I'll be on a new knee. I'll be full of titanium in every way.
Bouncing around the place.
Yeah.
I remember a very charming story of you meeting the Queen Mother.
I did. Yes, I did. She came to our house, which was absolutely remarkable. I was a twat then. I was a total twat. I could not wait to meet her. I'd done curtsying practice. And there she was, and she didn't have any unicorns with her, which I thought was very disappointing. And she didn't have a crown. And she hadn't come in a special carriage. I thought that was... couldn't understand it. And then she smiled at us and she had brown teeth. And that was it. I just thought that she's a witch and she's not coming in here. And so I was absolutely terrified of her then. I clung to my dad's leg. My dad actually walked around with me on his leg. And I would not speak to her. I wouldn't look at her or speak to her. And I was a very polite kid. My mother could not believe my bad behaviour while she was there, but they weren't in my head, where I was looking at a witch coming into our house and being openly invited in, an evil person, into our house. Anyway, I was quite delighted when she left. But I did meet her many years later, and she had the teeth fixed, which was good, because I was scared. Even in my adulthood, I thought,